Hi, today we're diving into bookkeeping basics, what it is, why it matters, and how anyone can do it without spending a penny on an accountant. Whether you're a startup or a growing small business, these bookkeeping tips will help you save time, reduce stress, and avoid costly HMRC penalties. Without good bookkeeping, it's like driving a car without a fuel gauge. You could run out of money without realizing it. So let's talk about the main tasks involved in bookkeeping. So number one is recording sales and income. Keep track of every sale you make. Issue invoices and update your records regularly. Number two is tracking expenses. Record what you spend on your business, like office supplies, travel, software, subscriptions. Be aware of what counts as an allowable business expense. Number three is bank reconciliation. This ensures your bank transactions match your records and it helps prevent cash flow surprises. And then number four, payroll and CIS, if applicable. If you have employees or subcontractors, keep payroll and subcontractor deductions organised. Now, that may all sound a bit overwhelming or complicated, understandably, but my free bookkeeping spreadsheet template is designed to make managing your business finances simple. It's got all of the tabs that you need to make sure that you're tracking everything you need, like sales, expenses, and important business details. And it will help you stay organised as well. It'll reduce your admin stress and, very crucially, ensure compliance with HMRC requirements. So first, let's take a look at the Business Details tab. Here's how it works. So firstly, enter your business name. Type your company's name into the relevant field. Then set your year-end date. Input your financial year end to keep your records organised from the start with some good, clear labelling. Next, we have the Sales and Income tab, which helps you record all your business income accurately. And the steps for that are, firstly, enter the date the payment was received. You can do that from your bank statement. Secondly, the invoice number. Add this if it's applicable, and a pro tip is to use sequential numbering for your invoices, for example 1, 2, 3, etc. HMRC will always look for this, and if one cancels or doesn't pay, you can mark it as such. It keeps everything trackable. Number 3, the client name is who paid you. And number 4 is the payment method. You can choose from paid into the bank, for example, BACS, card payment, transfer, direct debit. Paid by business owner. That's where you've paid for something personally on behalf of the business. Then there's cash received. Pretty self-explanatory. For example, Dave, a consultant, received £100 from a client on the 18th of December via direct debit. So he entered 1812 under the date. He then added the client's name, and lastly he added £100 under paid into bank. Next, let's look at the purchases and outgoings tab. This makes sure your business expenses are recorded clearly. So the steps for this are: number 1, add the date when the expense occurred, when you bought the item. Number 2, enter the invoice or reference number if you have one. Number 3, enter the description. For example, what the purchase was for, office coffee, and where you bought it from if possible. Then number 4, record the amount of the expense in the correct payment column. Was it paid from the bank? So straight by your direct debit card, for example. Was it paid by the business owner? Was it a cash payment? An example of this, Dave bought coffee for the office, paying cash. So what he did, he recorded the purchase date, first of all. He then typed the reference number. He then added workplace coffee - Tesco's. Other shops are available as the description. And then he entered the amount in the cash payment column. If Dave drove for work, fuel expenses would go under travel and motor. Then the last tab is the Other Information Needed tab. This helps you capture additional business costs. A good example of this is use of home. So on this one, you enter the number of bedrooms and reception rooms in your home if you work from there. Then you fill in the monthly bills, so utilities, rent, for example. With assets and startup costs, you record your business assets. So this is things like computers, equipment, and so on. And add purchase dates, costs, and receipts if available as well. Now, our template is completely free to download and use, and you can get it by clicking the link in the description below. Also, if you have any DIY bookkeeping tips or hacks that you find useful, pop them in the comments below and help out our small but growing community. Whilst our template is free and it works really nicely, you might want to automate some of those manual bookkeeping tasks, and this is where bookkeeping software comes in. These tools automate tasks like invoicing, tracking expenses, and managing taxes. So I'll explore how bookkeeping software works, covering core features, pricing, and a quick how-to on connecting your business bank and reconciling transactions. So what are the benefits of using bookkeeping software over something more manual? Firstly, automation. Save time by automating repetitive tasks like invoice generation, bank transaction matching. Secondly, accuracy. You can reduce human error with real-time updates and built-in checks as well. Thirdly is compliance. Stay compliant with HMRC regulations, including VAT submissions and tax returns. Now, popular examples include Xero, QuickBooks, Free Agent, Sage. There's a whole load of them out there, and each offers similar core features at varying price points, with entry plans starting from around £8 to £12 per month, and advanced packages can go up to 36 plus per month. Look out for features though like bank feeds, invoicing, payroll integration, and mobile app support. So how do you get started with bookkeeping software? Firstly, connect your business bank account. You do this by logging into your chosen software's dashboard, then navigate to the banking or connections section, and then search for your business bank and securely link the account following the on-screen instructions. Secondly is to automate your transaction feeds. Once linked, your transactions will appear automatically, and you can use built-in filters to sort and categorize income and expenses. Then thirdly, you need to reconcile your transactions. Now this step is commonly missed, but it's very important. Go to the Reconciliation or Banking tab. Review each transaction from your bank feed, and then match the transactions to invoices, expenses, or bills. Click Confirm, Match, or Reconcile to finalize the process. And then finally, generate reports and stay tax ready. You can use real-time reporting features to track profits and losses. Now, some key considerations when choosing your software. Firstly, pricing. Start with entry-level plans if you're a freelancer or sole trader, then scale up as your business grows. Then features. Look for must-haves like invoicing, expense tracking, and reporting. And lastly, integration. Ensure compatibility with third-party apps you use or you may want to in the future, like payment processors or CRM systems. Luckily, technology makes bookkeeping easier. Tools like Xero, QuickBooks, and Free Agent offer features like automatic bank feeds, digital invoicing, and real-time reports. But even a well-organised spreadsheet can be a great start. Even with the best tools, small bookkeeping mistakes can cause big problems. Let's explore common pitfalls and how to avoid them. So number one is not keeping receipts. Why it's a problem? HMRC may require proof of expenses during audits or compliance checks. How to avoid it? Save both paper and digital copies of all business-related receipts. Use receipt scanning apps integrated with bookkeeping software for ease. Number 2, mixing personal and business expenses. Why it's a problem, mixing accounts really complicates tax filings and can lead to inaccurate financial reports. How to avoid it? Open a dedicated business bank account. Use separate cards for personal and business purchases. Keep the two very separate. Number 3 is ignoring VAT thresholds. Why it's a problem? If your business turnover exceeds the VAT threshold of 90,000 in the UK, you must register for VAT. And how to avoid it? Regularly review your income totals. Set VAT alerts in your bookkeeping software. Number 4, missing tax deadlines. Why it's a problem? Late tax filings can result in penalties and interest charges. How to avoid it is to use digital calendars or task management apps. Set automated reminders for yourself for key deadlines like VAT returns, corporation tax filings and self-assessments. Number 5 is incorrect expense categorization. Why this is a problem, misclassified expenses can lead to inaccurate financial reports and missed deductions. How you avoid? Familiarize yourself with allowable expenses. Use your bookkeeping software's default categories or consult your accountant. Number 6, failing to reconcile bank accounts. Why it's a problem? Unmatched transactions cause huge discrepancies in your financial records. How you avoid it is make sure you reconcile your bank statements monthly using automated feeds from your bookkeeping platform. Number 7, delaying bookkeeping tasks. Procrastination leads to missing data, forgotten receipts, and incomplete records. And how you avoid that is schedule a set time each week for bookkeeping tasks and break the tasks down into small, manageable chunks. Number 8 is not backing up financial data. And why this is a problem is a computer crash or system failure could result in losing all your financial records. How you avoid it is to use cloud-based bookkeeping software with automatic backups or create regular manual backups to secure storage. Number 9, neglecting professional advice. Why it's a problem. DIY bookkeeping can work early on but becomes risky as your business grows. Things can be missed very easily. How to avoid? Hire a professional accountant or bookkeeper when needed. They can offer financial insights and also help optimize your tax savings. Avoiding these common mistakes keeps your business running smoothly, it reduces your stress at tax time and your accountants, and helps maintain accurate financial records. Stay proactive and organized for long-term success. Want to master bookkeeping? Try these tips. Firstly, set a schedule. Block out regular time for bookkeeping. Secondly, use a business bank account. It keeps transactions clean and easy to track. Thirdly, know when to get help. When bookkeeping becomes too complex, an accountant can be invaluable. So, thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more small business tips. Check out the links in the description for free bookkeeping templates, guides on business expenses, and loads of other useful resources. See you next time.